Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are diving headfirst into a truly terrifying thought experiment. We're going to explore exactly what would happen if our primary life source, the absolute glowing heart of our entire solar system, just suddenly vanished without a trace. I mean, just imagine it. The massive star that dictates our days, our seasons, and literally our very existence, simply wiped from the cosmos in the blink of an eye. Poof, gone. No warning whatsoever. But, let's start small. What if the sun didn't vanish forever, but just blinked out for a mere 5 seconds? Just a tiny, seemingly impossible cosmic hiccup. What exactly would that immediate fallout look like? Would a sudden 5-second disappearance cause instant, icy destruction across the globe? Or, crazy enough, would absolutely nothing happen at all? Well, the answer actually lies in the speed of light. Okay, to figure this out, we have to look at one incredibly specific, absolutely crucial number: 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So here is the incredible, kind of eerie reality of our universe. Because sunlight takes roughly 8 minutes and 20 seconds to travel those 93 million miles across the vacuum of space, Earth wouldn't actually notice a 5-second disappearance at all. You could be outside enjoying a beautiful, sunny afternoon, completely unaware that our star had just taken a quick coffee break. Right, but what if it doesn't come back? What if it's gone for good? Well, once that 8-minute and 20-second delay is up, the very last surviving photons would hit our atmosphere, and then, bam, instant, total blackness. It wouldn't be a gradual, poetic sunset either. It would literally be midnight everywhere on Earth, all at once. And get this, it wouldn't just be the sun checking out. The moon, our constant nocturnal companion, would vanish right along with it. Since the moon is basically just a giant, rocky mirror reflecting the sun's light back to Earth, a missing sun means our sky instantly loses its nightlight, too. But okay, there is a tiny, breathtaking silver lining here. Plunged into total darkness, without the sun's overwhelming glare scattering through our atmosphere, the sky would change dramatically. All those distant stars would suddenly pierce the darkness. You'd be looking at a brilliantly clear, starry cosmos in what was supposed to be the middle of the afternoon. Now, your first instinct might be, okay, we instantly freeze to death, right? But thankfully, Earth acts like a massive thermal battery. Our planet actually stores a staggering amount of heat in its core, its land masses, and especially its oceans. We're essentially a giant, rocky hot pocket in the cold vacuum of space. Because of all that pent-up heat, the big freeze wouldn't hit us like a brick wall. During the first few hours, it would really just feel like a particularly crisp evening. But give it a few days, and average global temperatures would plunge well below freezing. And within weeks, the surfaces of every single ocean on Earth would start freezing solid. And while we're slowly freezing, a devastating biological cascade begins in the dark. Without sunlight, photosynthesis halts immediately. Just like that, the entire foundation of our ecosystem vanishes overnight, causing a rapid, bottom-up collapse of the global food web. But hold on, we gotta loop back to that crazy number, 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Because the lack of light and heat, that's not even the wildest part of this whole scenario. You see, just like light, the gravitational pull of the sun does not act instantly across the universe. It's a totally mind-bending fundamental rule of physics. Gravity also travels across the fabric of space at exactly the speed of light. So what does this mean for us? It means for those first 8 minutes, Earth would literally be orbiting a ghost, a star that has already ceased to exist. But once that final gravitational wave passes us by, the invisible tether snaps. Our planet's momentum would cause it to shoot forward, essentially slingshotting in a perfectly straight line right into the cold, dark void. And we wouldn't be taking this crazy ride alone. Without the sun's massive anchor holding everything together, the delicate, perfectly balanced gravitational dance of our entire solar system just completely falls apart. Every planet, moon, and asteroid would uncouple and fling out into the galaxy on their own isolated, straight-line trajectories. Okay, deep breath. You can unclench your jaw now because this terrifying scenario is purely hypothetical. Based on literally everything we know about astrophysics, a star simply vanishing into thin air violently breaks the laws of physics. It absolutely cannot happen naturally. In fact, you definitely don't need to cancel your weekend plans. Astronomers fully expect our sun to remain incredibly stable, continuing to shine brightly and warm our little blue dot for roughly 5 billion more years. So yeah, we have plenty of time before we need to worry about packing up and finding a new cosmic neighborhood. But even though this is a totally impossible thought experiment, it serves a really profound purpose. It strips away the illusion of our independence. Literally every single second of life on Earth, every breath we take, every meal we eat, and the very ground beneath our feet remaining in place depends entirely on that one single glowing sphere in the sky. So I want to leave you with this to really ponder. Knowing that our reality here on Earth is essentially living 8 minutes and 20 seconds in the past, if you were given an 8-minute warning before the light and gravity vanished forever, how would you choose to spend your final moments of daylight?